Peace. Ooh. Yes, yes. Blow the water. Peace, beloved. All right, bro. Peace. Oh, I missed you, Missing Pat. I swear the other day we were supposed to link. I always be thinking I got a day off. It don't never work out that way. Every day that I think I got a day off, it be like, nah, you don't. Oh, okay. Look, I don't feel as bad now. You gotta let me know when you're gonna be home so I can come see you. Peace, beloved. Peace, 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 peace. Okay. I don't feel bad. Okay. Thank you. Where did I get these earrings from? Comedic. From Comedic Science. KSI. Peace, everyone. My southern girl. Peace, everyone. Why I feel like I'm so far from everything? I must have scooted too far back. Feel like I'm way away. Hey, big head. Hey, big head. Look, don't come for me, Naja. Hey, big head. Y'all, wait a minute. Before my tribe jump on him, I know him, so don't jump on him. Don't jump on him. Before my tribe jump, you know my tribe will jump on your ass. I need to, yes, next week will look good because Ken starts her dance intensive. Okay. Yay. Okay, well, yeah, let me know. We should do lunch or something. So I really wanted to jump on here and talk about a couple of things. Miss you too, boo. I don't know. Your wife had me scared. She had me scared. I was like, oh Lord. His wife about to beat him up and me up. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm sitting here playing with it. Let me go ahead and do this. Ashe. Peace, beloved. Man, Naja wife, he called me about these singing bowls, and he was talking to me about the singing bowls. And when I tell you his wife was sounding like, if you don't get your ass off the phone, I like, she not beating neither one of us up. I ain't do nothing. Look. She was like, nigga. That's how she came across, nigga. I was like, Lord. I said, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't getting in trouble. I'm not fucking with you. Oh, your wife. Okay, y'all. So what I wanted to talk about was I got a lot of inboxes that I always get questions about the tarot cards. So I guess I should have had at least a couple. Okay, let me do this real quick. Pull these out. All right. So I always get questions about tarot. Like, what's the difference between tarot cards and divination and oracle cards? What's my thoughts? Anybody who's been following me for a while, I have consistently said that I'm not a fan of tarot cards. I do not believe they are originated from our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about melanated descent people. But I am saying that the cards, typically the tarot system, comes from old world. Okay, so the tarot system that comes from the old world, they use like an arcana, they use all kind of things. Thank you, beloved. That are you know, their matriarchs, their hierarchy, if that makes sense. The things that they idolize and worship. Okay, so that's why when you have like the high priestess and the queen and the king and the page and da da da, that's a system that is from a different I'm trying to use my words real nice right now without being sorry, but let's just say it's not from our people. Okay, it's not from melanated descent. So I normally, for me, don't really use tarot decks at all because they do not resonate with me. Number one, for so many different reasons outside, they do not originate from our people. Okay, but if I do use a tarot deck, I use decks like the Cleopatra deck that have African or Egyptian or Kemetic symbols on it because I resonate with it better. Okay. And I know what they represent. You see what I'm saying? So I like these, you know, these cards in particular because they have all the deities and the you know, the energies that I know and I can identify with. So for me, if I use a tarot deck, it's got to be something very similar to these type of decks, or the Cat People deck is something that I use a lot. But most of the time, I am using decks like this, like the ones that I just got, the Soul Journey deck, which is an oracle system. Okay. Yes, the Orisha tarot cards I like, even though I feel like the Orisha tarot cards, they are very whitewashed because the Orishas in there don't look like the Orishas that they just don't look like our Orisha. Somebody keep trying to call in while I'm in the middle of the light. So the tarot deck, I thought I turned my phone off. I don't know why the calls are coming through. So the Orisha deck, I know the Orisha deck that you're talking about. I just don't like whitewash. I like for my deck, my cards that have actual people on it to look melanated. Okay, like I like for there to be a wide variety of, if you know, colors, so I can connect with the cards. Like if you show me a card of Oshun, Oshun need to look like me. Okay, she need to look like me. Cause Oshun don't look like the girl that they had on that card. If I see Yemiya need to look like me. She need to look real similar. My baby had like everybody that's had a vision of Yemiya, the people that she don't look like that girl on them cards. Yeah, and I know like that Orisha deck is more based off of Santeria. So that it's the, you know, that other perception. So it's based off of their culture more so than our culture. So we have to be very mindful of that. And the other thing that I think about, like outside of having an issue with tarot decks, from the fact that they don't come from our people, and the symbolism in the tarot doesn't come from our people. The thing that I think about is there's a lot of symbolism that come from a certain dynamic. Okay, if you get me, there is a lot of symbolism in that tarot deck, in the typical tarot deck, that come from which, like Wicca or other dynamics. Like I said, old world, their type of magic. So for me, you have to be mindful of what decks you're pulling in when you get ready to use them, because they are connected to a certain type of energy. And whether you realize it or not, you are digesting and subliminally. Why are we glitching like this today? Why today we want to glitch like 500 times? I got ads popping up, phone calls coming through, and I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. So why I got phone calls coming through? I'm just saying. Anyway, so would I be interested in producing my own deck? I am working on producing my own deck. The hard part, I'm striving to It's because I decided to tackle this topic. I'm telling you. I actually am, I want to do the artwork for my deck, Sunshine. So I'm really interested in making the artwork for my own personal deck. Like, I love, this is another deck. I wanted this deck so bad when I first seen it. And one of my girlfriends actually had this deck. And I just had a really big issue because it's called Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, right? So let me show you what this deck look like. Matter of fact, let me pull out who I want to pull out so we can just see what I'm talking about. Well, one, I got the issue that Mother Mary is what? Okay. So people who know, you gonna know where I'm about to go with this. Like, I ain't came across a melanated descent person as of yet. And they got a lot of African goddesses in here. So I'm just wondering, right? Like, she's probably the most melanated in the deck. They're beautiful cards. They are. No, I don't want you to throw your cards away. I'm sorry. Look, don't listen to me. Maya. Okay. Does this look like the Maya that you know? Does she look like she from Kemet? I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Goddess Easter. Does she look like she from Kemet besides her clothes? Besides her clothes. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Let's hold on. Outside of the fact, she look a little melanated. She look like she Latino. She look like she Latino. She can pass for light skin. She can pass for light skin. But they whitewashing her. I ain't even gonna get on Bridget, but that's different. I'm not. Let me see. Oh. We ain't even gonna talk about how they jacked her name up, but I'm just saying. Isis. This is the only, and she's called Mother Earth, so I love that fact. Now, I do love this part. I do love that one. I do love that. That almost saved the whole deck right there. That's the only part that saved the whole deck. Okay, only part. Say, because you calling the only melanated one in there, Mama Earth. Yeah, here go Hathor. She look a little melanated. I mean, she look like she Latin. Yeah, segment. Okay. So with that part, the part that, like I said, I wanted this deck because it had all the goddesses. Okay, it had all the goddesses in there. So I love anything that is paying homage to the divine feminine. Okay, not discrediting, you know, my men. I love y'all too. Okay, but I love anything. Oh shoot, Julie's falling over. Sorry. Anything that is paying homage, okay? But none of them look like me. So a lot of issues when you're doing divination and oracle decks, a lot of our decks that are, you know, the cards that are out, they don't look like us. So when I seen this, I said, long story short, I wanted to make my own goddess deck. And I wanted to make sure that there was representation of us. Okay, so all my goddesses is going to look like us in all shades. So, but I wanted to draw like my own pictures. Hold on. So, I wasn't going to use necessarily maybe goddess, but I wanted to use, let me see if I can find something. I wanted to use, like if the High Priestess, I'm going to show you a picture that I pulled for the High Priestess. See if I can find it first. That's how I know I got too many damn pictures in my phone. How about that? Well, for example, let's pull one of my art pieces out. So if I did something, I want my art to look like oh, boom, this the High Priestess, or this is, you know, whoever. Like, I wanted it to be my imagery to look like this. Okay, so I wanted my images to look like me. So when I look at the cards, it's pulling me in, and I'm sitting there like, oh. So, or if you get like a youthful, like the youthful card, like the young something, I don't know what she would be called, you know, but it would look like us. Like, it's still gonna be melanated. It's still gonna look a certain way. You're gonna tell that it's somebody of color. And I wish I had my other picture, but I sold that one. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you said put your pain away. So I want my pictures like, so I wanted to create the women that are going to be on my goddess deck. And now y'all done gave me the idea for my I don't even know what to call them yet. My cursing cards. That's what I'm calling. Look, my you get a card and it's gonna check, like, you're gonna pull the card, it's gonna say shut the fuck up, and it's gonna be your you need to check your throat chakra. Like, your throat chakra is look, not in alignment. That's gonna be my cards. It's gonna be like, go sit your ass down. You doing too much. That type of shit. So I am gonna do some cards like that. That's probably gonna be my first deck out, because it's gonna be the easiest for me to do and get done. I'm just saying. But my whatchamacallit, I do want to do a goddess deck. So I've been working on the illustration. It's just taking me a little longer than I thought, because I didn't realize that I'm anal when it comes to art. Yes, it's gonna be the emojis. You're gonna have the emoji with the big tape over his mouth, and it's gonna have all the exclamation marks on it and stuff. Man. So I'm excited. I know that's something that's on my to-do list, along with a whole lot of other stuff. But those two, I know, will probably get manifested before the year is out, because I'm working hard. I just know that I want my images to look real life, like how my real pictures look. So it's going to be a thing where when you look at the images on the card, I just want them to look a certain way. So that's the only reason. It ain't as simple. And I'm really being a little more anal than I probably should be. I probably should just do it a different way, but that's okay. So, getting back to what I was saying, if you are dealing with tarot cards, y'all, it's not saying that you can't deal with them. Like, I only have 2 tarot decks, and it is this one, the Cleopatra Tarot, because, like I said, I love the imagery on there. I know who each arcana, so-called arcana, because, excuse me, even when they say, like, the High Priestess, you know, they call her Isis. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see it in the book where they're saying that this is, you know, whoever it is. But they also give you the representation in who they were in ancient Kemet. So, I love that for this particular deck. Today, we doing this. They doing me like this today. Have I seen the Afro Goddess Tarot? Yes, I have. And you know who else I love? Dust to Tarot? Oh, shoot. I can't remember her name, but it's another deck now. I love her deck. Hers is my favorite. The Afro Goddess deck, I love it. I feel like it's really cute. But, hold on. I'm about to pull this other girl. See if I can find it. Yes, Dust to Onyx. Have y'all seen they deck? Oh my God. She got like this Grace Jones card. Her deck is stupid. Like, I love her deck. So if you haven't checked her page out, please go check her page out. I don't know if y'all can see that. I might have to share it on my page. I know it's pausing again. Is it pausing? Or are we good? Y'all let me know we good. Are we pausing? We good? We pausing? We good? I don't know why I'm so hyped today. I need to drink some water. Okay. But yes, this sister, her artwork is amazing on her cards. And it come in, thank you, beloved. Okay. I'm trying to find the actual box. I don't know if she still got her cards because they sold out, and she did pre-orders on her cards like most people do. I probably will do pre-orders as well. I don't know. I'm kind of like funny about stuff like that. So like this is the box that it come in. So I love her packaging. I love her whole setup for her cards. I think they're amazing. And it is a tarot deck. I'm not necessarily using I'm going to say mine are either Divination or Oracle deck. I haven't decided which one. Because that's the other thing. Like, a lot of people just they're out here printing cards. Her name is Dust to Tarot. If you look up Dust to Tarot, I'm going to repost it on my page. Her cards and it's melanated on. So I love supporting her. I actually might order hers. I just been kind of like I said, I feel like there's a science to it all. So you have to be very intentional when you are creating your decks. If you're going to create one, I'm very intentional. I'm very analytical. So I really, want to make sure that if I'm going to put something out, that the energy and the power that I'm putting behind what my work is matching, if that makes sense. So, like, a lot of people, you can print cards. Anybody can print a deck of cards, but they're not even taking their time to do the knowledge to how it connects to the cards. You know what I'm saying? They not taking the time to really do the science on why you're supposed to have a certain number of cards and what the cards represent and what you should be naming them. Like, if they not true tarot cards, then you should probably be naming it an oracle deck or a divination, and there's a reason and exactly how many numbers and the science and the symbolism that's supposed to be presented on the card. So like I said, anybody can print a deck now, and they're not really doing the knowledge to the reason why those decks are out. So yeah, that's kind of why I stay away from certain things. But I do, like I said, I co-sign these. I think I'm out of stock of these, but I'll order some more. And then I have the Cat People deck. I love them because of the artwork. So I'm a visual person, and I feel like I can connect and resonate. It resonates with me. So if you are doing divination or oracle decks, please, beloved, make sure that you are cleansing your cards. When you get your decks, even if you're I don't care who you order them from. Like, I normally bless all my cards before I even ship them out. But I always tell people to make sure when you get your cards, please cleanse them like you would do any other spiritual tools that you use, okay? Cleanse your cards. Can't say that enough. Get you some white sage. We're not using nothing else. We're going to get that white sage. Or you can get you some dragon's blood sage. Thank you, beloved. And you want to light it and make sure that you are putting your cards over it. I tap my cards 3 times. I have a whole video on what you do for your divination. Please go through a ritual. Make it a ritual when you open your deck to cleanse your cards, set the tone for your cards, sleep with your cards if you need to. I do. Every new deck that I get. It's rare that I don't sleep with my cards. I always try to make sure that I put my energy into it. Okay? But yeah, like Pink said, anything that you buy that you didn't do, you need to bring it into your house. Sage it. Okay? Saged. Cleanse it as soon as it come in the house. Do I do spiritual stuff? Yes, I do. I am spiritual stuff. I am spiritual. I am the spiritual stuff. Yes, I sage everything. I cleanse it with Florida water, or depending on the intention behind it, I cleanse it either with my patchouli. I call it patchouli water. That's that Touch of Love water bottle. I don't have it. It's just the same. It's the same size as this, but it's patchouli. So I either put patchouli on there or Florida water. Like, I cleanse everything that come into my house. Okay, I cleanse everything. But specifically, y'all, if y'all are doing any type of work on your own, please make sure you're taking the time to cleanse it. State your intention for the cards. Put your love and your energy in the cards, so when you get ready to pull for your own dynamic, it is pulling up the energy for you. Okay, it's not connected to no other spirits, no other demons, no other whatever. Because people energy can connect to those cards. Like, whoever manufactured these cards, most of the time they manufactured in China. Okay, they manufacture in China. They have their own energy. Okay, they have their own energy. They own. So you want to make sure that you are like disconnected anything. Whoever did all of this, you want to disconnect all of that. Like, I don't want that. So you can set your own intentions in the cards, okay? So if you are a beginner, and I tell people this all the time, you're a beginner, get a divination deck or oracle deck, because it's very simple. You don't have to have certain symbolism when it comes to these divination and oracle decks, and it's really easy for you to do and connect to what it is that you need to do. Okay, there's not what you call it. Do I teach classes or do I go to classes? Do I teach classes? Yes, and I go to classes if it's somebody that I feel like I want to learn from. Yes, I do. I don't have any classes now. We just did our last set of classes. I just got a lot on my plate, so I'm trying to make sure that I am being smart and not overcommitting myself. I tend to do that sometimes. It's that Libra rising. Cards with Haiti voodoo. There is a wonderful 157. There is a wonderful voodoo deck. I'm gonna see if I got a screenshot and I'll send it to you in my from my phone. When I was in Minnesota, I found like 3 voodoo decks. I found a voodoo deck, and I was like, and I had to calm down because it wasn't in the store that I wanted to support. I'm funny, like, as much as I wanted them cards, it wasn't in a location. So if I could find the screenshot, because I was actually trying to find it and source it to see if I could get them wholesale and bring them in. That way I can keep one. But yeah, voodoo, yeah. So I was like, oh, y'all over here. I found like several different types of decks. So yeah, I will. So, just pay attention, beloveds. Like, when you are wanting to, get into certain divination work, certain spiritual work, this is why I'm just in general, please be mindful, because a lot of times you are searching for things that are outside of you, and you're going to search for the wrong thing. You're going to bring in the wrong energy. Okay. And I don't want y'all stepping into some stuff that you ain't even ready to deal with. You ain't even got your spiritual stamina up. Don't come for me, Kristen. Don't come for me. How many decks I got? I don't know. How many cards you got, Kristen? Let's pull out your case and see how many cards you got. But yeah, you have to be prepared and ready. And I don't want people to get scary, but this is the thing that I even teach in my classes. One of the things that I say is your worst demon exists in you, okay? Your worst demon exists in you, okay? You're able to create the unimaginable via your mind. So If you are not prepared for what your worst enemy that you can create, you don't need to step in the arena. Okay? You have to do the self work first. You need to be operating in your own energy, because you're going to mess around and get into some stuff, and then you're going to be in my inbox talking about how do I do? No, I don't want to hear none of that. I told your ass not to do it. I'm about to get on my other phone. I see myself about to get on. I need to get on my other phone. It's going to aggravate me. Of course, you should feel it, beloved. You said when you go around people, do you feel negative? Do I feel negative? No, because I'm always love and light. But you should always be able to pick up and sense other people's energy. Okay? You should always pick up other people's energy. Man, listen. I was like, why when I decided I got a topic that I actually want to talk about, it's want to freeze and do all of this extra. And I had 500. Okay. Yes. Your spirit got to say welcome home. Yep. Yep. All of that y'all saying. Yep. So one of the biggest things that, I just think about just in this journey, like, y'all do your own self-work first. Make sure that you kill your own demons that you can conjure up. Make sure that you get your subconscious prepared and understanding that anything that is a demon, anything that is from a dark space, anything that is considered evil, exists in you first. It exists in you first. So you have to conquer that first. That way, when you are astral traveling, astral projection, going into other dimensions, things are not scaring you, because you ain't no scary cat now. You ain't no punk. Because you done conquered things that you would be scared of. Okay? And your perception is different, so you create a different dynamic. You have to understand you can't even be susceptible to anybody else's evil or negativity. That's why I told y'all can't be cursed. If you operating at a higher vibration and you operating in a high frequency in your godlike energy, then you cannot be affected. Can't nobody come for you. The energy that they sending towards you can't even affect you, because they can't even reach your frequency. You ain't even on my level. Or my favorite thing, you ain't even on my radar, boo. Y'all over there talking shit about me, but you ain't even on my radar. What you doing? Huh? Oh. It'll feel like a net trying to get at you. Y'all just annoying as hell. So you have to always operate in raising your vibration, raising your frequency, doing the things that are going to make you stronger. Okay? Yeah, doing the things that are going to make you stronger. I wish, y'all know my mouth is ratchet sometimes. I be like, I wish a nigga would. I wish you would. For real, come for me. You don't know me, and you definitely don't know my squad. My spirit squad is strong. They not gonna let you do nothing to me. They always make sure they, protect and take care of me. My sister circle, they be catching shit before they even get to me. Just my sister circle. So, really? Okay. So you got to be in a space where you operating so high and you vibrating so high that none of that lower vibration, negative energy, it can't even get in your parameter. It can't even get through the gates. It's on the outside of the gate. It can't affect you. So always stand in your power, beloved. Always, do the things, like I said, that remind you who you are. Like today, I ain't even got, I got enough. Look, I got enough stuff on. But normally I have like my stuff, my armor. That's what I call it. Normally I have my armor, and you always have to have that symbolism on you to show, like, not to anybody else. This is about you. So you can remember, look, oh, I know I'm a goddess, so I'm not worried. I walk in my shit. I wake up and be reminded. I have a big picture. I always talk about this. I have a big picture in front of my bed of Aset. I just changed. I got the world now, but I have a big picture of Aset. It's actually, the picture is called Aset's Revenge. Okay? So, and if you know who I said, she's the divine mother. She's just like Yemiya on Swole. So I have this big picture. So as soon as I open my eyes, the first thing that I'm being reminded of is my goddess energy, because she is one of my incarnation. So I already know who I'm connected to. I open my eyes, I'm seeing that. I'm going to be reminded every day. So the same thing for you, beloved. You need to make sure that y'all are always putting symbolisms and things to remind you of where you come from and who you are and what's your purpose. That way you're not, stressing or thinking about nothing else. All right? I can probably get you one. I think I got like one of Shango. I used to have this whole Shango corner in my house, right in front of my door. As soon as you come through the door, Shango. So you're going to see the swords, you seeing the machete. Like, soon as you used to come right in the entrance, in my little entrance way, it used to be this whole wall. Nothing but Shango, machetes, all kind of stuff. Fuck with me if you want to. That's how my energy is like. This is just to give you a friendly reminder. It was right beside the meditation room, though. I don't know if that make it better, but it was. Thank you, beloved. Yeah, so like you have to be in a space where you are like just kind of, what is going on today? I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's going on, beloveds. I don't. It's so crazy today. I don't know what's going on. Everybody coming for me today. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Anytime you are going to deal with your divination, your oracle decks, I just really want y'all to be, mindful of what y'all are pulling in, okay? What energy you pulling in, what oracle decks you're using, what type of divination decks that you're using. Try to find things that, are going to resonate with you. I always look for cards that resonate for me, okay? I always use cards that resonate with me because it's easier for me to connect to the messages. So right now, y'all know, this is my new deck. This is my new baby. I'm going to say cards because y'all know I'm country. And so y'all might be thinking I'm saying something else. And I heard that before. So the Soul Journey cards are my favorite. Like, they are my favorite. The messages definitely resonate. My other favorite deck is, oh, I don't see it. I don't see them in here. Oh, there they go. This one. I love this too. I love all mine, so y'all can't go off of me. Y'all have about 25 cards, stacks of cards messing with me. Right? We ain't about to happen. It's okay. It's all right. They tried it. It's all right. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that you can kind of, tap into from the divination aspect. I think I'm going to go ahead and release that divination video that I did. It'll kind of break down a simple form of cowrie shells. I sell the dowsing rods. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but the dowsing rods is pretty much where you can ask questions. So they're very similar to like a pendulum. So any form of divination, you can even make your own cards, long as you are connected to the energy. You are connected to the things that you are putting in those particular cards. Okay, just be very smart. Oh, I know. I know. We about to shift, beloved. I just told one of my students yesterday, or this morning. It was today. I don't know. My memory been interesting. But how do you reset your pendulum? There's a couple of things. I normally like cleanse my pendulum and recharge it. Like I'll charge it by the moonlight. Okay, so like when you cleanse it with like Florida water, salt water, whatever it is, depending on what kind of crystal you got on it. So you got to make sure you pay attention. What kind of crystal is it? Is it something that has to be buried for it to be recharged in the earth, or is it something that just need to be that you could put water on it? So pay attention to like study and figure out what crystal you have and how you need to cleanse it. Then I charge it with the moon. Okay, so charge it with the moon, and then I reset it. So I'll go through like my, resetting the energy for that particular pendulum. All right. Like I said, with anything, anything that you bring in your house from a spiritual perspective or any other perspective, cleanse that mug with some white sage. Okay? Cleanse it with some white sage. And then, set your intentions in it. So anything that y'all use, especially y'all spiritual tools, make sure y'all cleansing them. Make sure that you do the science and the knowledge to it. Okay? Really study what that, like if you're going to do tarot, make sure you study what the meaning is behind the symbolism for tarot decks. Okay, and if you are going to pick a tarot deck, make sure that you are striving to find something, like I said, that's like the Cleopatra tarot or something, okay, that you can resonate with differently. I thought about you, honey, when you sent me, you know what I'm talking about. When you sent me the video. When you sent me that video, I thought about you because I thought about some of the cards that's in here. And I was thinking about that video. Or that post about our original skin color. So, we got to build on that. We're going to have to build on that one day. All right. Are you from a different area? Because your sentences is messing me up, beloved. What you do your crystals look like? What do my crystals look like? Is that what you're asking? What do my crystals look like? They all look differently. I have like a little piece of geode, my little clear quartz geode. Oop, I almost dropped it. So I'll keep these all around to absorb negative energy. I have all kind of crystals though. I got all kind of stuff. All right, not. All right. I'm not going to be able to do a pull, so let me do that now, actually, for tomorrow. My baby graduated from kindergarten. My Bookie is graduating from kindergarten. I'm so excited for him because he is so ready to get out of school. There's too many cards trying to come out. All right, we're taking all of those. Ooh. Look, now y'all making me nervous about using the goddess cards. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know I still use what I want. Y'all better quit running from your ancestry. Quit running from your ancestry. Look, I ain't doing individual pulls, y'all. I'm not doing individual pulls. I'm only... Oh, what do my crystals look like? Okay. I think I showed you. I don't know. I ain't doing individual pulls. This is going to be our pull for tomorrow. All right, y'all. So the first card that came out was gratitude. And the gratitude is saying, hey, in order for you to receive more abundance, then guess what? You have to be thankful for what you already have. How are you operating in your abundance, well, in your gratitude, so you can really be appreciative of all the things that's in your life. We can't get more if we don't even appreciate what we got. You sitting here complaining about the house you stay in, but you could have no house. You see what I'm saying? You sitting here complaining about the car you driving, but you could be on the bus. So being in gratitude, okay, being very grateful for all the dynamics, just the fact that you have opened your eyes. It depends. Sometimes, beloved, sometimes it lasts for like a season. Sometimes it might just be like the overall time frame. I always go back with a confirmation card sometimes if I'm thinking like I need it to be in a certain time frame. Like I need to know 6 months. But I normally, that's when I use my pendulum. Like if I get a message, then I'll be like, is this happening in a month, 2 months, 3 months? So you ask the pendulum to confirm what it is that you're pulling. All right, y'all. So the Crossroads card came out, and the Crossroads is all about making choices and decisions, okay? I keep feeling like it's like a lot of people that's on the fence and you trying to decide which way I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to walk forward in my higher self, or am I still holding on to my past? But you got to also think that this is a time frame where you can't make a wrong decision. Everything that you're making a choice on right now is a reflection of your higher self, because y'all been doing the work. Quit doubting that you are not in the evolution of who you are. All right. Now, some of y'all maybe still need to work on your throat chakra. Some of y'all is still feeling a little pop offish. Some of y'all is being a little aggravated and feeling like, I'm not, like y'all got the song saying, I ain't fucking with you. Like you ain't dealing with them. I got to separate myself from y'all. Y'all done got on my damn nerves. I'm getting ready to cut everybody's head off. I'm just getting ready to just go sit over there. Let me go on my own journey. Let me go on my own journey. Okay? Some of y'all are in a space where you're saying, I just don't feel like being bothered, and I could really do this by myself. So you can go sit over there. I'm good. Some of y'all in cut off. Like, I'm just cutting. I don't even care what you say. You could just say hi the wrong way. I'm about to cut your head off. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Understand that you're cutting people off, and some people are necessary cut off. Some people, it's needed in order for you to graduate to your ascension. It's needed for you to cut them off. It's needed for you to go into this separation. It's needed for you to be isolated, per se. But when you create this space, you're going to get lonely, because then you're going to be like, damn, now I done cut everybody off and I'm standing here by myself. I'm by myself. Ain't nobody here with me. I ain't got no friends. Y'all know how y'all do. I ain't got no friends. Look. You might not have any friends, but you got the ancestors and the spirit guides. They all around you. They standing behind you, 10,000 strong. They like, look, we got you. What you want to talk about? They'll have a whole conversation with you. All right? Until you get to your tribe. Until you reach the people that are supposed to be in alignment with you. So even if you feel like you by yourself on this journey, beloved, you're not. You got a whole lot of people that are standing with you. A lot of people protecting you, fighting for you, making sure that they are aligning certain dynamics. Okay? They are aligning certain dynamics. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are paying attention. Are you listening? Are you connecting with your breath? Are you like holding in spirit? A lot of times your spiritual stamina is weak. Your spiritual stamina is weak. And if your spiritual stamina is weak, then you are not going to be as connected to source as you can be. You are not going to hear the messages that are meant for you because you're not doing your work. Okay? So when you moving these things out of the way, make sure you taking time to get centered. Because sometimes when you shifting and moving stuff, you get off balance. Now your foundation is rocky. You need to make sure your feet are planted firmly. Like, stand on your square. When you cutting people, you better stand on your square and stand strong in it. Like, I can't be moved. So you can hear and you can be centered and connected. All right, so we get the Judgment card. This is our soul card. Right? Go inward. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Let's read this one. I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to be patient with people. I am trying to be patient. I really am. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that is possible to incarnate, possible to incarnate into. But the core lesson is to look past this illusion and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but the assistance to that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Ashe. That was for me. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson and love with understanding. So let's go back. When I was saying some of y'all feeling like y'all popping off. Some of y'all acting funny. So some of y'all need to actually act with compassion. Some of y'all are doing some things that are not in your best interest. Okay? Some of y'all need to really tap in and say, okay, if I was in their shoes, if I experienced what they experienced, if I went through the things that they went through, how would I come out? How would I, and I'm good. Like, I strive not to be judgmental, but I know I am very impatient sometimes, or I get very frustrated because in this journey sometimes I am the type of person where I'm like, if I am able to show you the way, and I'm telling you I could show you the way, it will frustrate the hell out of me for you to keep doing the same dumb shit. Like, if I've given you the tools, you sitting there with a whole toolbox full of stuff, and you decide that you don't want to use it, but you keep going through the same bullshit, you keep going. Like, you keep repeating the same cycle. But I kept giving you the tools. But it go back to that old saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. I get it. You can't make them drink it. They got to want to drink the water themselves. You can teach a man how to fish, but he got to want to do it. He got to. Okay? So this is to say, like, don't judge people for their journey. Don't judge people for where they might even be at in their own evolution. Understand that. Oh, here we go. That's why I'm about to get off. Don't judge them, that their journey is their journey. Their pathway is their pathway. They are on that particular spiritual growth for a reason. And they got to learn it the way that's best for them. They got to walk in it the way that's best for them. So don't get too caught up in feeling like, that. Man, listen. Okay, so our crystal card, it says Golden Sheen Obsidian. Do you feel the need for protection? Are you carrying around toxic memories in your body, mind, and emotion? It is time to dissolve and annihilate that negative energy of your consciousness. Release any harmful attachments to others and to your past. Garner wisdom from the transformative dissolution. Okay, Makala is the saint. I live in the present moment where I am safe. I use past lessons to empower me today. I am wise because of the knowledge that I've gained from previous experiences. I see helpful visions. I trust my inner spiritual sight and I act accordingly. So this is about saying, hey, release it. Release them. Release it. This is another reason why we're getting this card. Once again, feeling the need to cut things off, separate yourself from things that are toxic. But also, like I said, be mindful. Make sure that you're cutting the people that really need to be cut off. Don't cut off people that are really supposed to be in your life. Just because you in there, like, I don't need nobody. I don't know why I got to be extra animated when I say that. I don't need nobody. Don't be in that space. Be in the space where you saying, like, okay, you know what? Look, y'all know my favorite line. Go forth in your ministry, beloved. That's what you need to do. Go forth in your ministry, beloved. I ain't going to get frustrated with you. I ain't going to do no back and forth with you. I ain't even going to argue. I'm going to just tell you like it is and be like, go forth in your ministry, beloved. Love and light. Love and light. And I keep it moving. I keep it still. Thank you, beloved. It's easy to do. Y'all got to think of releasing, when you're releasing toxic energy and toxic people and people that do not serve you. Okay? It is simple because you have to make that decision based off of, okay? Based off of, is this somebody that is a threat to my life? Yes. If they're toxic, you need to look at them like they holding a damn knife to your throat. No, let's do one better. You need to look at them like they holding a knife to your third eye. They fucking up your third eye connection. And if you truly on this journey, the last thing that you want to see happen is somebody sitting there pointing a blade at your third eye. So if they're toxic, I don't care what level of toxicity it is. You need to be having that focus like, you a danger to my livelihood. You are a danger to the evolution of who I am. Bye. Ashe, beloved. So you have to look at people like that. Like, it should be easy. The way that we treat our kids, I tell mothers this all the time. The same way that we are unconditional loving and protective over our children. Where we won't feed them certain stuff. We won't allow certain people. You ain't gonna let your baby go into a crack house. You're not. You're not. So why would you let yourself go in one? I'm just saying. So that same level, like, we be mad, no nonsense when it comes to our kids, but when it comes to our own self-love and our own unconditional love for ourselves, then we want to damn have some gray areas. Now you want to be giving, you acting like the court system, wanting to give them 3 strikes you out rule. No, you get 1 strike. 1 strike you out. You fucking with my peace. When you get your life together, and then maybe I might consider, you might can put an application in to be back in my circumference and back in my energy or back in my tribe. But until then, I'm going to treat you like what I'm supposed to be treating you. And I expect people to do me the same way. Don't get it twisted. If I feel like I done, did something that was foul, no, cut my ass off. Don't play. Cut my